Hey, General, it's Tom Bowman with NPR. Some of the pilots flying under your command are complaining that they're being micromanaged, that they're not, they have to take too much time to get approval for a target. There's one email making the rounds, a pilot that says, in my 10 plus years, I've never been more frustrated. We let targets go because we have to wait so long for approval. And then General Deptula, who you know, retired General Deptula, complains that this air campaign is basically drizzle when it should be thunder and lightning. These guys are Air Force professionals. What are they seeing that you're not seeing?
Well, first of all, I'm a big fan of air power advocates, and I appreciate their confidence, and I think it's well placed. I will also tell you, as I stated, that they're not fighting the war that we're fighting right now, and I'm a little bit closer to the facts on this one. As far as the guys that are a little bit, yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you, some of his friends talked to him about it, and I'm not certain he feels that way now, but I expect guys to feel that way. When I was a captain, back too. But let me clear up some misconceptions on the approval process. If Dash is firing at coalition aircraft or friendly forces, and we see it, they die very quickly. And the pilot or operator doesn't need to ask permission from anybody. We call that self-defense. For a planned strike, the pilot has permission before he takes off. And only in rare circumstances, when something's changed in the target area, might the pilot delay or seek some sort of clarification. So, anecdotally, it might be a bus pulls up. If a bunch of non-combatants get off of it, that guy probably is going to save that target for the next night. If all those guys are wearing body armor and carrying weapons, he might not wait very long before he strikes that target. So the kind of targeting that people are talking about, something that we're really good at and haven't done a whole heck of a lot of until this conflict, is dynamic targeting. So the thought that we're observing large numbers of Daesh terrorists and not killing them anywhere is fiction. And the relatively few targets we have not prosecuted in total wouldn't have changed the strategic or probably even the tactical situation on the battle. So let me get after one other thing here, because some of those guys, and again, a lot of them, are advocating for air power. But this thought that we don't trust our pilots is just wrong. We trust these superb men and women to prosecute the most complex aerial battle I've seen in about 32 years. And it's never been more difficult to identify friend from foe as it is right now in Iraq. This foe is hiding in an innocent population. It's not a matter of trust. It's a matter of IDing friendly forces, which are exceptionally difficult to do by observation alone. And, you should be aware that the initial IDs of the enemy that have turned out to be friendly has happened near 100 times so far. That's not an indictment on aviators. It's near impossible to tell them apart when they dress roughly the same and are using the same equipment. So imagine if those strikes had been made, even a fraction of them, what we call blue-on-green fratricide. My opinion is the coalition would have unwound, some time ago.